I don't have to tell you what that feeling of love is when you bow your head down with reverence in total silence. Do you feel some level of purity oozing from your heart? Lovers explain their utmost love and respect for each other in silence. Silence is an expression of inner love, tremendous love we have for each other. Not jumping into the other end of the spectrum where there is eeriness, irritability, anger, not that silence, but the tremendous depth. So much so that in that silence, you are dissolved and the other person is also dissolved. When you have love, you don't care for the other. It's going on, you take things for granted. Only when the love has gone haywire, then you start wondering, what about my love? I don't have to tell you what that feeling of love is when you bow your head down with reverence in total silence. Do you feel some level of purity oozing from your heart? Love helps us to become purer and purer. Because in love, we will stop demanding things from God. Where to draw the line? Suppose someone says, "Oh, I loved so and so so much, and now I don't have a heart to love somebody else." And then after some time, few months later, a year later, oh, I met an angel. And there you go again. Then there is again a heartbreak. Right? And then, okay, let me dare. Maybe next time I'll be lucky. And you find another angel. And then again you have the problem. What do? Then you say, oh, to hell with this. I am not going to love anyone anymore. That's a problem. Because you want to punish somebody else out of all these things. Are you punishing someone or are you punishing yourself? When you stop loving, it's like a beautiful river flowing, love flowing, river of love flowing, and suddenly you find a dam. It's not flowing, it has become a pond, and slowly it will start stinking. My heart should not become that. It must continue to flow. Of course, there are many challenges in modern day life, not that they were not there before, but we have more coming one after the other. It's like a flow. There is inner flow of love from within. The mind that cannot discriminate is no mind. See? Heart that cannot love truly is no heart. Its nature is to love. You may pause for a moment, but there will not be a dislike. Moment you get into dislike, that means you have compromised yourself, your humanity, or the very character of the heart. You can pause, but don't stop loving. In fact, family life is the only life where we learn how to love. First from the mother, father, and the chain continues in such a way that this love spreads automatically. It is love that sustains the society. Running away from it is not going to help anyone. In fact, it will not serve any spiritual purpose at all. In a family, if you have to tolerate each other, then constant input is required. In situations where you have to give constant emotional input, it is a broken family, even though you may be together. In true relationship, it is not the tolerance that rules the life, but acceptance of each other, which is arising out of love, mutual love. In such a state of love, where things are taken for granted, you don't need explanations. You don't have to speak lies. You don't need to manipulate any reasons. So it is the love that you have in your heart, that is the input that stabilizes relationships. Love brings a greater level of acceptance. From where does this love come? From a pure heart, from a truthful, genuine heart. In families, where we are taught to love, to sacrifice, to accept, to remain pure, we are able to let go of everything We can remove the incompatibility by understanding this principle of entropy. When heart is at rest, heart is content, heart is in love, it doesn't question anything, doesn't demand anything. Fundamental one is to love all and hurt none. When we look at this, everything in life makes sense then. See, you rob someone, it has its root in this law. Okay, you lie to someone, it has its root in this. Everything is based on this principle, divine law, love all.